Hey, what's up, America? It's been about 5 years since the George Floyd situation, and I want to reminisce and show you some images of our leaders and authority figures kneeling like bitches. Yeah, remember when police officers and FBI agents and even our government leadership were kneeling? So let's take a look at one of the most embarrassing times for our authority figures here in the United States, because what kind of bitchy people kneel to another person? What kind of a man does that? So here's our first image of NYPD officers kneeling in front of protesters. You guys remember when this was happening? What an embarrassment. What kind of a man kneels to another person? Wow. So here's some of our FBI agents kneeling to protesters. You guys remember that? What an embarrassment. Here's another embarrassing photo of our lawmakers that were elected kneeling for the protests as well. You guys remember this, right? You remember how these people acted. Here's, of course, more police officers kneeling to the crowd in solidarity, of course, with George Floyd protesters. Yet again, here's Austin, Texas police officers kneeling. You remember it was everyone, right? Here's the Minneapolis police chief kneeling to George Floyd's funeral procession. How's that for authority? And yet another image. Here's members of our Army National Guard kneeling to protesters. What in the fuck? Now, of course, these were back in 2020, but Jesus, come on, man. Be a man. Of course, you remember this National Guard soldier as well. Los Angeles Police Department officers kneeling. Here you go, taking a knee while being yelled at. Here's Columbus police officers joining the protests. And of course, Asbury Park, New Jersey, as the entire police force decided to call it quits and kneel. So I'm bringing this up again because it's been 5 years since the BLM riots and all that shit were going on. And I just wanted to show what an embarrassing situation that was for our law enforcement here in the United States. Not because of the solidarity, I'm just asking what kind of a man kneels to another man. That's fucked up.